Well, well, well. Hello there. Well, my wife said I shouldn't wear the hat, so what do y'all think? No hat? Hat. No hat? Hat. No hat? I don't know. We'll leave it on for a minute. But anyway, just wanted to make this video as a way to kind of record what has happened in the last year and some of the things that I'm looking forward to in this new year. So, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. I apologize that it's been so long since I made a long form video. Had a lot of things going on, and I look forward to making some more videos this year, but it's still going to be at a slower pace. So in 2025, I did a lot of different things. I started on my master's degree in IT, and I'm about halfway through that now. Proud to say that I have a 4.0 GPA. In a lot of ways, getting my master's seems almost easier than getting my undergrad, which is kind of strange to me. Really, the most difficult part about the whole thing is scheduling, working full-time, having kids, having a family, and then doing classes on top of that. So that's really the most difficult part. One of the other things that I did this past year was I got back into yo-yoing quite a bit more than I have been for the past about 15, 16 years or so. I competed at UYYC. That was a ton of fun. I look forward to again competing in that next year, hopefully doing even better than this last year. I also collected a bunch of yo-yos. Part of getting back into yo-yoing meant that I was able to collect some new yo-yos with different features, different colorways, things like that. And it's been really exciting to kind of collect those again, collect yo-yos again, something that was such a big part of my life when I was younger. To kind of pick that back up and to get into it a little bit more in the past year. And so I look forward to seeing what comes with this new year. I've used Instagram to kind of capture some videos of my skill level throughout the year, and so it's really fun to be able to look back and see what I learned and to see how much I've advanced even just in this past year, and I hope that next year I'll see an even greater level of growth. If you want to follow me, my name is Corban Throws on Instagram there. I'll link it down below in the description so that you can follow that if you want. So I really feel like I learned a lot of different things in 2025. I really had to focus on my priorities and prioritizing the right things at the right times. And it was a very difficult process, but I look forward to taking what I've learned into this new year. I met a lot of really cool people. It was awesome to meet all my friends at G Squared Yo-Yos through their Discord, and then in person at UYYC and again at Indie States. And I look forward to just growing in those friendships even more in this coming year. So anyway, with that, that's enough said about 2025. What do we have to look forward to in 2026? Well, for me, one of the big things is that I'm hoping to finish my master's degree, to finally have that degree done, and to be able to put homework behind me for a long time. I don't plan on getting my doctorate, though I won't say never because we never know, but I look forward to putting all of that homework behind me. Of course, I have some of the classic goals, right? I want to lose weight, I need to get healthier, I want to exercise more, and I want to reduce my screen time. I know that that's a big thing for a lot of people right now, and it's a big thing for me too. When I see those numbers of my screen time, it feels a little bit unrealistic. I don't understand how much time is being wasted on a screen, and so I want to kind of reduce that screen time. Another thing I want to do is I want to read 10 new books this year. I kind of set it as a lower goal, something a little bit more manageable. Those books can be shorter, hopefully no more than 100 to 300 pages, because it's going to take a lot of time to read those. But I want to try to read 10 new books this year. I think last year, apart from my school books and my audiobooks, I only read about 3 or 4 new books, and I really enjoyed them. They were impactful on my life in a lot of ways, and so I want to read 10 this year. Another project that I'm going to be working on this year is copying down the entire New Testament in this notebook. Really, it's probably going to take about 2 of these notebooks, but it's an idea that I saw online, and it sounds really awesome. It gives us that time to kind of focus in while reading the Word, and to just take some time to write it all out, to really read it and focus on each and every word. I also have some YouTube goals. I want to make 12 new videos this year. That's 1 video a month. I think that that's attainable. I have some ideas that have been bouncing around inside my head for a long time. Now the hard part again is balancing that school, family, work, all of the things that I have going on. I've got to be able to balance all of those, and so YouTube oftentimes takes a back seat during that process of evaluating what things need to be prioritized. But I think that I can manage to make 12 videos. I have some ideas for some videos that I've been wanting to make for a really long time, like my history with yo-yoing, how it started, some videos on EDC things. I've been carrying a lot of things with me every day, found some really useful tools that I want to share with you guys. Now I am going to count this as one of those 12 videos, so look forward to hopefully seeing 11 more videos in the future. I also want to publish about 20 to 26 shorts, YouTube shorts. Those will probably be just compilations of me doing yo-yo tricks, showing off something fun, something like that. And as always, if there's a video that you want to see, be sure to leave it in the comments down below, and I will see what I can do to make that happen. Another goal that I have this year is to yo-yo every single day. I want to yo-yo every single day, even if I don't publish it, just so that I can have a little bit of time, a little bit of practice to continue growing in that sport every single day. And then finally, I want to compete in UYYC again this year. I said before, I hope that I can do even better this coming year, that I can nail my routine, and that I can be really proud of the performance, whether I place on the podium or not. So what all that boils down to are some major themes. One of the major themes that I hope to have this year is that of self-control. I want to have more self-control. I want to be more in control of my time, of my resources, of my habits, just anything and everything that I do. I want to have more self-control in that. Another major theme is this idea that's been kind of bouncing around in my head, and that is to create more and consume less. Basically, I want to work on creating new things, and I want to stop spending as much time just consuming things, but spend an equal amount of time working on making new things. And the final theme, which ties these kind of two together, is a growth in gravitas or seriousness. I want to grow in that gravitas and that seriousness just as a person. So what do you expect to see here? You can expect to see more yo-yoing. There's going to definitely be a lot more yo-yoing videos, so I hope you're here for that. You can also expect to see some EDC stuff. We'll talk about some knives, some coins, some maybe lighters, just fun EDC, everyday carry items that can really help you out. With all that being said, I am really looking forward to 2026, and I hope you are as well. What are your New Year's resolutions? Leave them down in the comments below, and we'll talk about them. Thank you so much for following along and being part of this journey. Hold me accountable, and I look forward to seeing what this year holds.